Hey students and parents, just wanted to give you one last little message about tomorrow's concert. Just make sure everybody is on the same page. Students, we've been talking a lot about practicing every day 2 weeks before the concert. Hopefully that's been happening. Using a metronome during your practice. We've definitely made some progress by moving our rehearsals down to the stage. We did an instrument maintenance check so that everybody's got a working instrument and good reeds for their concert on Saturday. You should have at least 3 reeds. We've done a whole bunch of stuff this week to get ready for the concert, including inviting people. Students have invited their teachers. We've talked about our uniform that we're wearing. Everybody should be dressed up in dress clothes, all black, and there's a lot of questions about what looks nice versus what is actually formal. So hopefully as a family you guys can make those decisions as to what you think is formal and what you think just looks nice. Either way, it should be all black and we're going to look great, sound great. Get your uniform ready, figure out what you're going to eat so that your stomach is settled when you get there. Get your ride ready. We don't want anybody to not be able to get there because they couldn't find a ride. And then of course you need your music stand. There's some collapsible music stands that come with student instruments. If you don't have one, you may want to head to the music store tonight or tomorrow morning to pick one of those up. We will have a few extra, but not very many. And then take a look at the scoring rubric so that you know what to expect as far as your grade. You also have that player profile number 4 that's due tonight late. That's kind of our very last minute little help sessions. We're relying on each other to give much needed peer advice. We're playing tomorrow. There are 2 concerts, 3:30 and 7 o'clock. If you play at the 3:30 concert, you need to be there seated by 2:15. The high school's big and the parking lot is pretty jam-packed most of the time, so try to get there early. If you arrive at 2:15 in the parking lot, you probably will end up being late, so better to be early. At the 7 o'clock concert, you'll need to be there by 5:45, and rehearsal starts 1 hour before each concert, and then we rehearse for about 30 minutes and then about another 30 minutes to let parents come in, and we'll play Royals and then Epic and then Stars and Stripes. Let's see, other things I need to cover. The whole event will be live streamed, so if you have anyone out of town or people that are unable to make it, you can have them live stream it and watch it. It's quite a big deal, so we're making a big deal out of it by live streaming the whole event. That's a new thing this year. The fundraiser will begin tomorrow too. We'll be selling pizza, cookie dough, and all sorts of spring items through the Club's Choice program, and students will be introduced to that next week. But parents, it's a good thing for you to meet Jeff Hendrickson. He's going to be there serving pizza. Talk to him, get some of that pizza, and eat some cookies and meet him. We do find that parents tend to get right in line and feel like they need to get in line and find a good spot. It really doesn't help too much. It's a gymnasium, so and there's really not any great seats in there anyway for listening to music. So don't worry too much about getting in line. I would spend the time. We really try to push parents to take a look at the band parent organization booth, look at the band camp registration, maybe get some of that stuff done right now, make some contacts, and like I said, try out the pizza. Jeff really wanted me to make sure that I let people know that he had a really hard time getting people to come talk to him because he was just a few feet away from where the line was and nobody wanted to get out of line. There really is no need to be in line. We open up the doors and there's plenty of time to get a seat and plenty of room. So when you drop off your kid, I hope you find good parking. I've heard there's a big ping pong tournament, among other things, that go on at the high school on the weekend. So hopefully that works out for you. What else? I'm also looking for if there is anyone that's willing to be a photographer at either concert. When we're doing the rehearsals would be when you would come down and take photos. So there's not a need to navigate the whole concert situation. If you can come at 2:30 for the 3:30 concert, take some photos, some fun snapshots of students that are a little bit more close up. I'm going to try to remember to take a bunch of photos too. And if you're a student, could you remind me to take some pictures, and then we can have really good advertising for next year when we put together videos to promote the concert. There's also a donation thing that some high school students are doing. So bring non-perishable food items as well as bathroom items like toothpaste and shampoo and soap. And last year they donated 640 pounds to PROP, which is an organization that's really important to me. My father and some people started that many years ago, maybe 40 years ago. So if you could bring stuff to support that, all your students are going to be working hard to really make everyone's perception of seventh graders an amazing perception, because we're working on unity, artistry, excellence, and legacy all the time in band. And we're really pumped up about our music for tomorrow. It's going to be awesome. Some of your students are coming to both concerts. That's great. If your kid hasn't mentioned that to you, they could certainly come to both concerts and get some free pizza in between. That would be awesome. And of course, make sure their iPads are charged, and maybe have a little talk with them about what they should be using their iPad for all day. We've definitely been clear about how they need to keep their iPad off until it's performance time and then turn it right back off again. So we've got that skill. It just might be nice to back that up. I'm really, really proud of these kids. I can't wait for tomorrow. We're just working our butt off around here. We got everything packed up on a truck and sent over to the high school, and it's going to be a big deal. Hope to see you there. Feel free to come up and talk to me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good luck. Get some sleep.